my name is Verna Mullen and I'm coming to you tonight from stampinnotes.com. I have a cute spinner card for you. I first saw this idea on Dawn's Stamping Thoughts with Dawn Griffith, and I'll show you how it works here. If you wind this center heart piece up, we're going to wind it about 10 times, and we're going to shut our card as if you're mailing it in your mailing envelope. And when you open it, it spins. It's really cute. It says, "So lucky to have a friend like you," on one side, and the other side says, "Love you lots." And we have a little sentiment inside here, and since there's not very much room to write, I've put a layer on the back side that says Happy Valentine's Day. So I'll tell you what we need for this card. First of all, we're using a couple stamp sets. The main one that I'm using is from our spring catalog, the mini catalog. It's called Heartfelt, and I'm using several of the sentiments from this set. And then the other one is from the annual catalog, Meant to Be. And I'm just using the Happy Valentine's Day from this set. Here's the measurements for our paper that we need. We need a piece of thick Whisper White. This is 11 by 4.5, and it's 4 1/4, and it's scored at 5.5. And for the front layer, we are going to use a piece of designer series paper from my Heart designer series paper, and it's a specialty designer series paper. Foil on some of it is just beautiful. But this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. Also on the front is going to be a black piece that we're going to die cut the center of. This is 3 1/4 by 4. And for the inside, we have a piece that's 5 1/4 by 4. And for the back, we have a piece of black that's, let's see, 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And this is 5 by 4 1/4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to layer this designer series paper on the front. Get that adhered on there. And you can see the beautiful hearts on the back. We are actually going to use some of those hearts for the spinning part of the card. And we want it to go this way, like so. Move that over just a little bit there. Okay. Now I'm going to take the black piece that goes on the front here. You just want to lay it on there about where you would want it to cut, and that looks about right. And we're going to take the largest circle shape from the Stitch Shapes dies, and that would be this one, but I use these all the time. There's rectangular shapes, square shapes, and the circles. And they're in the annual catalog. They're on page 196. So I'm going to take that and bring the big shot in here. I hope you can see this okay. So I'm laying this, I'm going to lay this out like this. And about probably like that. I'm going to move this over just a little. Put this on top of that and crank it through. So you will see it only cut the top part, and I'm going to put this back on there and finish cutting through those layers. Put that back on there like that. I'm just going to do it one more time here. And that should do it. So this is what we're left with now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over. And to make our spinner, we're going to take a piece of linen thread about 6 inches. And I'm going to take my snail adhesive and just run a little bit at the bottom here. And a little bit here to hold that temporarily. I'm going to take my string and lay that down in the middle, and you want to pull it pretty tight. Let's see, that looks like it's about the middle. Now I'm going to take dimensionals. I'm going to put one right over that there. Down here like so. There, and I'm going to take this thin part from the edge. Get our papers off here. Now I've gone ahead and did the stamping on these hearts just to save time, but this is some of that beautiful, well, this is the back of this, some of that beautiful designer's series paper from the heart. I'm bringing in my scallop edge punch. Whoops. And I'm going to line this up. Like that. Punch those out. And we need this one. I'm going to take my glue and just run some down the center here. Around the edges like this. Alright, I've lined that up like that with the string going down through the middle of it. I'm going to lay this heart on top of this one like this. Okay, so you can see I've got the hearts exactly on top of each other. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to lay it down on the circle like that. Okay. And while that's drying, we'll put the inside piece in. And I've gone ahead and I've stamped the sentiment for the bottom. It says, being friends is better than eating candy. But let's do that too. So I'm going to put this, I'm just going to glue it in. Glue that down and center it. All right. So this looks like this so far. And when this dries a little more, I'll trim these ends off. I'm going to turn it around and let's do our back layer. So we're going to put a little piece of black. And this piece was 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Oops, we need a little more there. All right, that looks about right. And I went ahead and I stamped the sentiment just to save time. And this piece is going to layer on top of that. Like this. Okay, so let's trim this off. We'll trim this. And the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 rhinestones to those hearts. The little red rhinestone gems. Oh, and we need a bow on it too. So I'm going to put 1 rhinestone right here. And then we're going to flip it around and add 1 on this side so it's kind of balanced. And we need our bow at the bottom. And this is the beautiful red, double-stitched red satin bow or ribbon. It's in the new mini catalog. All right. We'll trim our tails up a little bit here. Oops. And we need a couple glue dots to hold that. I'm going to put 1 here. One right here. And lay out our bow. And there is a cute spinner card. So remember, you just take your heart, you're going to spin it around for about 10 times, fold it up, and put it in an envelope for someone, and when they open it, it's going to spin. Thanks for stopping by. Visit my blog, stampinnotes.com, for any supplies or further directions. Hope you have a great day.